Walker. I'm a 2011 graduate of Konawa High School, and I currently serve in the United States Air Force at Patrick Space Force Base, Florida. After high school, I went on to the University of Oklahoma to pursue education, and from there I joined the United States Air Force. After that, I went to basic training at Lackland Air Force Base, Texas, and then on to air traffic control technical training at Keyser Air Force Base, Mississippi, from where I received my first assignment at Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma. This was an amazing assignment where I got to see an awesome array of operations as well as be close to family and serve both my country and my state. Very thankful for that opportunity that aviation has provided me. Now I currently serve as the Assistant Chief Controller at Patrick Space Force Base, and I oversee operations for both Patrick and Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. We do a wide array of things from space launch support, special operations, and supporting the Department of State. We oversee thousands of operations annually, and it's a very rewarding opportunity. I also currently attend the University of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, where I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Aeronautics with the intent of pursuing my commission back into the Air National Guard in Oklahoma to pursue a pilot slot. I would recommend anybody on the edge of potentially pursuing a career in aviation do so. It's a very rewarding career field and provides a wide array of opportunities, whether you do that commercially, in the civilian sector, or you choose military. All service branches have an aviation component, the Air Force obviously being the biggest, and it's a very, very rewarding career field, and I would recommend anyone to do so. And if you'd like any more information about that, you can always reach out to me.
Hello, Konawa High School. My name is Mike Serber. I graduated from Konawa 40 years ago next month. Since then, I went on to Oklahoma State University and received an aerospace engineering degree, and I've been with NASA ever since then. It seems like a long trip, and after 35 years, you would think, oh my gosh, doesn't that get old? But no, my experience at NASA has varied over the years, to the point that I'm still super excited to be here and representing Konawa in the nation. I'll give you a little bit of history of what I've done to give you a sense of that. I began my career in avionics and software, specifically working in fault detection and recovery for the space station. Was involved with every assembly flight we took to build it, and all the hardware software testing as we went forward on the space station program. For doing that for about 15 years, I went on to help commercialize some of our other companies in the United States, companies like SpaceX, Sierra Space. I did that for a while and helped to develop a couple of new spacecraft along those lines. After that, I took a little turn and was asked to go help with the safety area for Space Station. In that role, I was the safety review panel chairman for 6 different visiting vehicles, 6 different spacecraft that come to Space Station across 4 different countries. So you get to meet a lot of people. After several years of doing safety, I was asked to spend a couple of years in Moscow as the director of human spaceflight programs there. That experience was probably one of the best in my life. I spent 2 years living there, preparing launch vehicles, doing landing recoveries in Kazakhstan. I was responsible for crew training, running the hotel, the travel. It was a wonderful experience. Spending that much time with one of our partners probably isn't really indicative of how many countries we deal with. There's 19 different countries involved in the space station program, and over the years I have visited most of them. It seems like I traveled a lot for many years, including Russia, Japan, Canada, and multiple countries in Europe. those experiences were probably some of the best I've had working at NASA. I'm currently the ISS Chief Safety and Mission Officer, which means I'm responsible for all the safety and mission assurance on the International Space Station program. I get to have a lot of impact with new development, with existing operational products. We're currently working how we're going to deorbit the space station around 2030, which will definitely be in the news when that occurs. One thing I want to leave you with is that there's nothing special about the people that work at NASA. You would be completely surprised as to how many of those people came from small towns, ranches, and farms across the whole United States. They're driven by a passion for aerospace, for space flight, and exploring the cosmos. And the people I have met and worked with are some of the best I've ever known in my life. I'm super excited to hear about the Aviation and Aerospace Initiative at Konawa and look forward to seeing many of y'all in the future.
Hello, my name is Brady Pruitt. I grew up in Konawa and graduated high school in 2016. I went on to attend college at East Central University, receiving a bachelor's degree in accounting. I began my career in aviation in 2014 at the age of 17. I learned to fly out of Chickasha, Oklahoma, which later opened an opportunity for me to work at the Chickasha and Ada regional airports. During my time at both airports, I was able to network with other local pilots such as doctors, lawyers, locksmith, and an astronaut that invited me to his Oklahoma Hall of Fame induction. Another gentleman in particular was a retired naval aviator that encouraged me to pursue a career in the United States Navy, which I later joined in October of 2020. In the few years that I've been in, I've completed my flight training to become a naval aviator myself, and I'm currently stationed at Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City. A few things I wish I knew starting out is how much financial aid and assistance is available to those looking to pursue an aviation career. I've also learned of how many mentors are out willing to lend experience and guidance to new aviators. I wish I would have known and relied on them more heavily. If you'd like any more information on a career in aviation or the United States Navy, please feel free to reach out to Mr. Walker or Mrs. Pruitt. Thank you.